It would seem that those who are supposed to be setting a good example for the citizens of Kenya are not. And not only are they breaking rules, but are not being held accountable, which begs the question, do we have double standards?
Nobody is above the law. That is the message that is reiterated day in, day out. But on the ground, things are definitely different. These are some of the laws that are in place that are relevant to the pandemic. Wear a mask that covers your nose and mouth while in public places. Observe social distance at all times. No gathering should be held with more than 15 people, and only listed essential service providers will have permission to cross borders of contained counties or towns. This meeting would be confused for one held during the pre-COVID-19 days, save for the masks dotting the gathering. The myth that is social distancing is at play here. This meeting held in Isinya, Kajiado County was a political meeting for leaders from Western Kenya. There were about 14 attendants, almost 3 times the stipulated number. They met, politicked, spoke out their pronouncements and made merry. And they were even hugging, with sagging masks on among individuals who are within the age bracket that the government said are vulnerable, 58 years and above.
We don't know social distance.
Their confidence, having done all this in full glare of the cameras, appears to be that of people who are likely to get away with it. That this is a region outside Nairobi metropolitan area raises questions on whether all these leaders are classified as essential service providers and if the Luhyaland leaders' meeting was an essential activity. The politicization of this issue is already at play. Funerals have been given a 15-person attendance limit, but again, for some, that does not seem to apply, as seen here during the burial of Konyo MC Eric Mwangi's wife before police stepped in. Mathira MP Rigathi Gachagua, however, cried foul, not primarily on account of the heart of actual rules, but on account of political affiliations.
The application of COVID-19 regulations should be uniform. The same way you have enforced here. Ndio tuketaka kuona jana huko kwa Watori, wakiwa watu 60, wakikula nyama, wakicheza ruba, wakikunywa whisky. Juzi tumeona Kibicho akiwa na watu 1000 Kirinyaga. Tumeona Kimemia akiwa na watu 1000. Let these laws be applied uniformly. Kusikuwe na sheria ya matajiri na wenye nguvu na sheria ingine ya watu ya kawaida ya maskini. Because hiyo ndio tunaona. Hii sheria ifuatwe utaratibu kwa kila mtu ndio iweze kuendelea na ile njia inatakikana.
And even the very men who made the harsh announcements at the steps of Harambee House weeks ago.
As a Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government, directing our officers to ensure, moving forward, that personal responsibility will be taken by them when there is violation of any of these directives. And we shall enforce this without mercy.
He is now a victim of his own pronouncements. Interior PS Karanja Kibicho, while in Kirinyaga, was walking with social distancing being broken and onto a sagging mask. And he's not alone in this.
You must cover your nose and mouth at the same time.
On Thursday night, Burundi's outgoing First Lady Denis Nkurunziza was flown into Kenya amid pronouncements of closed borders for COVID-19 treatment. When asked whether there will be action against the leaders, Health Chief Administrative Secretary Rashid Aman passed on the hot potato.
And I want to appeal to all of us who are leaders and people that the citizens of this country look up to, that we must lead by example.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the social standing, it is a different picture in the frame of the same painter. While the who is who in society get away with breaking the law and walking scot-free, these joggers in the county of Kisumu could not run from the claws of the law. They were arrested for violating social distancing rules. Many other incidences have been cited of common wananchi being arrested for breaking COVID-19 related rules, with some reportedly being taken from the comfort of their homes. The common wananchi appear to be on their own in the mandatory obedience of the law, but in contracting the disease, COVID-19 is not choosy, but some hard truths remain.
Professor Gavesh says.
Anita Nkonge, NTV.